Some of the most moving tributes to actor Matthew Perry since his death are about how he helped people facing addiction. And this morning, we've got a story of perseverance from someone who looked to Perry for guidance and also inspiration. Zac Clark is preparing to run the New York City Marathon for the 9th time this weekend. 9 different times. He shared his own addiction struggle on the reality show The Bachelorette back in 2020. And now he's reflecting on his nearly fatal battle with addiction and also helping countless others. Clark has written a powerful letter to his younger self. For our series, one of my favorites, Note to Self.
Dear 27-year-old Zac, I know you hate yourself and you think everyone hates you. I know you are scared that people will find out the truth, that you're an addict, that you feel like you don't deserve to live. What if I told you this wasn't true? And those fears will ultimately become your greatest strength. What if I asked you to hang in there long enough so that other people can love you until you love yourself? Would you believe me? Would you trust me? Growing up in Haddonfield, New Jersey, your childhood was filled with happy memories of playing sports, attending Philadelphia Eagles games, and spending summers at the Jersey Shore with family. You never wanted for anything. There's no reason you should have ended up this way. The problem is, addiction doesn't discriminate. And it doesn't care that you had a charmed childhood. I cannot write this letter to you without addressing the brain tumor you were diagnosed with at 24 years old. It all happened so quickly, and you were terrified to have stared death in the eyes at such a young age. Turns out, even after a successful surgery, you were dead anyway. The only relief you could find for your anxiety was in drugs and alcohol, a habit you built in college. But it was the opiates you were introduced to at the hospital that changed everything. With every consequence that came your way, a failed marriage, car accidents, arrests, and lost relationships, you leaned harder into the only thing that was working, getting high. Until August 28th, 2011, the day you'll hit rock bottom. When you walk into a bank and attempt to cash a forged check from your dad's account, desperate to find another hit. A bank teller named Rhonda Jackson will save your life, calling your dad instead of the police. This day will be the start of the rest of your life. You'll enroll in a rehab program and soon realize that these first 27 years were not a failure, but instead your biggest blessing. 6 years after rehab, you'll become the founder and CEO of a substance use disorder and mental health organization to help people just like you. You'll name it Release Recovery, inspired by a song from your favorite band, Pearl Jam, who you'll see live more than 30 times. You will be on the board of directors of the Caron Foundation, the very same treatment center that builds you back up, and you'll start your own foundation to help people get the treatment they need who otherwise couldn't afford it. You'll even display your vulnerability by going on the show The Bachelorette and sharing your journey with the entire country. Through it all, your parents will become your best friends. You'll become an uncle 7 times over. You will watch the Eagles win the Super Bowl, sober.
Woo! Fly, Eagles, fly, baby!
And you'll run a dozen marathons. It'll all start with the hill outside of the treatment center that you'll choose to walk up one day.
I'm not giving up.
One step will turn into many, and soon you'll be sprinting. In fact, you'll fall in love with running, with movement. It will change you physically, but more importantly, it will help you build a community and enrich your life emotionally. Timing is everything, Zach. Your story and your willingness to share it will give hope to a world coming to grips with the ravages of our mental health and opioid crisis. Throughout your journey, there will be a lot of people to thank. Your family, your friends, doctors, therapists, and of course, your recovery community. But I want to close this letter by giving you permission to say thank you to one more person. Yourself. You are worthy of love and appreciation for what you've been able to accomplish. Thank you for being the person you are now, so I can be the person I am today. Be proud, and remember, keep going. Zach.
And one of the many beautiful parts of Zac's story is that he continues to be in close contact with Rhonda. That's the bank teller he credits for saving his life. We wish him the best of luck in his life, and also this weekend when he's running the New York City Marathon for the 9th time. 12 marathons
We'll be
he's run
cheering
overall,
for him.
guys. Yeah.
No easy feat.
But that was a lovely ending when you said, I want to thank one more person. You know what Nate said? Yourself.
Yeah, because
That's a
he put in
beautiful
the hard
ending,
work,
Zach.
too.
Yes, yes.
Yep, good stuff. All right, we love those here.